All right, hello class. What I'm going to do now is look at shadows and lighting now that I got my view set up. And so what I'm going to do is going to make sure my 3D tab is set, and if yours not, and I'm going to want this button to see everything. I could alternatively go to lights, but I know my sun is going to be this first infinity light here. So I'm going to click on that, and when that happens, we see this little sort of globe comes up. And I can move inside this globe and sort of move it around, and you can see I'm adjusting where this light is. Based on moving it around. And so I want to make sure it's in front of my building to a certain extent, right? To because I want the front basically lit, but I want to make sure I got some shadows that I like. I want to in this case, I want to highlight that this is bumped down. I want to highlight that light. This is a deep overhang, so I want to get sort of shadows set in there. So your shadows could be wherever. I'm going to probably put mine about here. We can see it's also automatically casting it on the ground. Based on the settings that are by default into Photoshop. You can actually turn that off, but I of course want shadows on the ground, so I am going to leave that there as is. And I'm going to say that looks pretty good, and take whatever time you need to adjust your shadows. And up next we'll look at there's a lot more things you can do with this 3D stuff, but I think it's good at this point, so we're going to look at rendering this and then setting it into the scene.